Want to make your selfies look amazing? Facetune is one of the most popular photo editing apps available. If you'd like to learn more about it, you're in the right place. I'm Jessica from techboomers.com, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to use Facetune to edit your Instagram selfies. Now let's get started. The newest version of the Facetune app is called Facetune 2, and it's available for free on the App Store for iOS and the Google Play Store for Android. While the Facetune app itself is free, it does also offer a paid membership that gives access to additional features. You still get a ton of awesome features in the free version, so we'll just be covering the free features in this video. Once Facetune has been installed on your device, go ahead and open the app. When you open the app for the first time, you'll see a page prompting you to purchase additional features. To skip this option and use the free version, just tap the X at the top. To edit a selfie from your camera roll, tap the photo icon in the top right corner. Scroll horizontally to see more of your photos. Tap to select the photo you want to edit. Tap the photo icon again to hide the camera roll window. Now you can begin editing your photo. Check out the menu of editing tools at the bottom of your screen. The first option is Retouch. Tap Retouch to open another menu. This has tools like teeth whitening and skin smoothing that will make your face look its best. Any tools with a blue badge are premium features that require a paid VIP membership. Tools without the badges are free to use. To whiten your teeth, tap Whiten. Then, pinch to zoom in closer to your face, and drag your finger over your teeth in the image to basically paint on the whitening effect. If you make a mistake, tap the eraser at the bottom, and erase any areas you painted by mistake. Change the intensity of the effect with the slider at the bottom. Sometimes, making the effect less intense will make it look more natural. At any point, you can check out the difference between your edited photo and the original by tapping the comparison icon on the right. Using the Smooth tool is similar to the Whiten tool. Zoom in on your face, then paint the smoothing effect on your skin to smooth out uneven skin texture or wrinkles. Scroll horizontally over the bottom menu to see more tools. The Details tool is great for making certain features stand out. Try painting this effect over your eyes to make them look brighter. The Glow tool also adds brightness. Try using the Glow tool on the high points of your face to highlight them, or over lip gloss to make it appear shinier. The Conceal tool is great to paint under your eyes to reduce the appearance of dark circles. The Matte tool can be used to mattify any shiny areas of your face. Last in this section, the Black and White tool is nice to use on the background of your image to make you stand out more. When you're done with the tools in this section, tap the check mark to save all your changes. Now let's move on to the Face Tools section. The only free one in this section is simply called Face. This tool does not require you to do any painting, it's more automatic. This tool has three functions: Smile, Jaw, and Width. To make your smile bigger, tap Smile, then slide the intensity bar to your liking. To make your jaw look sharper, tap Jaw, then slide the intensity bar to the right. If you wanted to make your face look fuller, slide it to the left. Finally, the Width tool just changes the width of your face overall. Slide the intensity bar to the right to make your face thinner, or to the left to make it wider. Be sure to save your changes by tapping the check mark. The Reshape section can be a little tricky to work with. This tool lets you move around parts of your image. The changes made with these tools are generally more noticeable than the smaller changes made with the other tools we've gone through so far. Using the Reshape tool, you can tap and drag part of your photo to accentuate or minimize something. For example, you could zoom in and use the Reshape tool to make your nose look smaller or your lips larger. The Refine tool is more detailed. You might use this to make your eyebrows look more arched. The Resize tool can also be used to make parts of your face larger or smaller by pinching with 2 fingers. I find this one much less precise and harder to work with, as it does not allow you to zoom in on a specific part of the image. However, if you make a mistake with any of these 3 Reshape tools, you can paint on the Restore effect to bring it back to normal. Don't forget to save your changes when you're done with this section. Next, we have filters. Just like the filters you've seen on Instagram, these filters will add a different look to your photo, changing the colors, brightness, contrast, and more. Tap one of these filters to add it to your photo. I usually tap through a few different filters until I find one I like. Just like with the effects we've gone through previously, you can slide the intensity bar to make the filter appear more or less intense. Save your changes with the check mark. The next category is Paint. This category essentially allows you to paint on makeup. The Skin tool allows you to paint on your skin tone, which is nice if you want to make yourself look more tanned. Tap a color on the right side. You can see more colors by dragging your finger upwards over the colors shown. Tap a color to select it, then paint it on the areas where you want it. Adjust the intensity to your liking. The Tone tool is a great way to add a blush look to your cheeks. Again, you can access more colors by scrolling through them on the right. Once you've selected a tone, paint it on your face where you want it, and adjust the intensity how you'd like it. Similarly, the Paint tool can be used to add a wash of color to your lips, or create the look of eyeshadow around your eyes. Save all your edits by tapping the check mark. In the Crop section, there's a Crop tool to adjust the size of your photo. Drag the corners of the blue box to indicate the portion of the image you'd like to keep. Tap Flip to mirror your image. Tap Rotate to rotate the image 90 degrees clockwise. To tilt your image, tap Straighten. Move the slider to the left to tilt counterclockwise, or to the right to tilt clockwise. Tap Fixed Ratio to crop your image to a specific size ratio. Tap the sizing you'd like to use, then move the cropped box to the portion of the image you want to keep. Of course, tap the check mark to save all your changes. In the Adjust section, you can make changes to your photo's brightness, contrast, color, sharpness, and more. Tap a tool to use it, then use the slider to adjust it to your liking. Tap the check mark when you're done. In the Light Effects category, you'll find lots of cool effects to apply to your photos. Tap an effect to try it out. Adjust the intensity to your liking with the slider at the bottom. Tap Flip to flip the light effect vertically. Tap the check mark to save. The Vignette tool is sort of like a spotlight for your face. It will bring more attention to you and add darkness and softness to the outside of your photo. Drag the blue oval with your finger to adjust what part of the image you want the focus to be on. You can make this larger or smaller by pinching with 2 fingers. With the Softness tool, you can adjust how soft the edges of the vignette are. Dragging the slider to the left will add harder edges and more of a spotlight effect, and sliding it to the right will make the edges softer. Change how light or dark the vignette is with the Brightness tool. Give your vignette outline more of a rectangular shape with the Corners tool. Dragging the slider to the right will make the vignette more rectangular. Lastly, use the Blur tool to make the outside of your vignette more blurry. Save your changes when you're done. The last free tool is called Defocus. This tool allows you to paint a blur over the background of your photo to keep the focus on you. You can paint the blur on yourself as you do with other effects, or tap Auto at the bottom to have Facetune automatically detect the background and blur it out. Use the slider to adjust the intensity of the blurriness. Save changes by tapping the check mark. When you're all done editing your photo, Check out the difference between the original and your edited version with the comparison tool. When you're ready to save it, tap the share icon in the top right corner. Then tap Save to Camera Roll. From there, you can upload it to Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media platform you like to use. That's all it takes to use Facetune to edit your selfies. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, we'd love it if you'd hit the thumbs up button below. Check out techboomers.com for over 100 free courses on all of today's most popular websites and apps.